Welcome back to MTG Foretold. Today I have a bit of a different deck for you guys. So, you know how everyone plays Jeskai, for control in the meta. And, we got your typical Jeskai, of course, dipping into black for inevitable defeat because it's like the strongest uh, spell in the game, really, in standard at the very least. Doesn't do well in historic, but in standard it's very strong. But I want to try out something a little bit different, and I got some ideas going around on Moxfield, and Nia, however you want to say her name. This is a really fun card that I want to kind of focus around a little bit on, which is why we have Opera Love Song in here, which actually is pretty nice. I'm thinking I may actually get rid of Aang and just put more Opera Love Song. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it performs in the games. But I think this is going to be a really nice card to work with Nia. Because when you flip her to the backside, she does get +1/+1 for any time you play a land or cast a spell from Exile. And then you can remove those counters and you basically get card draw. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. We have a couple of different things. We obviously have Ashling. I think Ashling's really strong in a Jeskai or any sort of control pile, allowing you to cast those more expensive spells. Thanks to the blue side, but also the red side is great to just discard and draw a card, so you can try to cycle your hand to things that you need. We do have one Seam Rip in here. Even though it's just one copy, I think it does help. It would help in some of those, cases where you typically will need it eventually, even when it's like late game, especially against tokens and such. You're just your typical No More Lies. I feel like you need to have No More Lies in this meta if you're playing control. I've seen some versions of this deck not use any or use less. I've seen one copy of Normalize, and I don't see how that's feasible personally. Yeah, it's not great late game, but with these kind of control decks, you need to survive to late game to make it. And obviously, Lightning Helix is a great card. You can't go wrong with it. Stock up. We need to get things as quickly as possible. No consult the star charts in here because this is a little bit more of an aggressive deck. This is not like your typical, I just want to cast 4 Jeskai Revelations late game deck. This is more like a mid-range shell, really, because Nia really pushes that. And, with the backside, you got a 4/4 with Flying Vigilance and Haste, which is actually really nasty. And then, obviously, like I said, I think Opera Love Song is probably warrants more than 2 copies because of the other pip and the 1 or 2 target creatures each get +2/+0 until next turn. You can, again... I should say end of turn, not next turn, but you know what I mean. You can sneak in some nice damage with that way. Shiko is huge with Nia, so you can actually cast Shiko and cast Nia and use the backside for free. So you're actually getting a 5 mana cost, cheating it out with Shiko. It's one of the cool things with this card. But yeah, all your typical things. Obviously, we have 1 copy of Day of Judgment because, again, we are not like your typical slow control deck. We don't really want to be wiping the board because we do have, a few different creatures in here. Shiko, Aang, Nia, and Ashling. So ideally, we don't want to be wiping boards. But we do have a lot of spot removal in this deck. And we do have 1 copy of Jeskai Revelation. You can argue maybe putting in 2. Just because with Ashling, it does make it a lot easier to cast, thanks to that extra dose of mana that you get from her blue side. And then, your typical lands, couple Restless Anchorage. I don't know, you may even be able to argue with Restless Fortress too, if you want some more life gain. But I don't know, those map tokens really do come in handy. But yeah, so I'm really interested to see what this does. I think Nia's a really fun a card to build around for decks. And I could see this card being in some other types of decks too. Obviously it's Jeskai for the backside. But, I still think you could build a lot of cool things with her. So yeah, let's get into it and see how she does. Alright. Let us begin. Wish we had a normalize in hand, but we do have a lot of other things. Let's see. Alright, Nia, let's get it going. No, Shiko. That's interesting. Badger Mole Cub. We're going to be getting rid of that. Would be nice if I get some lands, though. Got 25 lands in this deck, but okay. Another Badger Mole Cub. Okay, cute. Okay. Did we do another Get Lost, or we just like at this point? Well, we're close to Shiko as well. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill Nia, though. I was trying to bait them. If I think I'm gonna survive, I'm probably just gonna do Op Love Song because I'd rather get the lands, hopefully. I mean, there's a high chance that we do get lands, but you never know. Okay, that's not lethal yet. Okay. Wow, he has no lands, I guess. Interesting. Okay, there are the lands. That's what we needed. We'll definitely be shocking in the Godless Shrine. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Board wipe time. And if we got plenty of things to kill things. It would be nice if we can get Shiko out and then we can actually cast the backside of Nia for Nia. However you want to say her name. Alright, Surrak. That is a card. Okay, so I think we just get Shiko out. Alright. Feeling pretty good. Yep. What does he do anyway? Okay, that's fine. Do we just, let me see. Didn't do anything, so I'm just gonna assume he doesn't have anything else. Alright, GG. Okay, so we have Ashling. No more lies, pretty good. We'll take it. Do a Thundering Falls to dig some more. I don't think we need more lands right now. Maybe some other plays for once. Okay, Sarkhan. Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to start countering things, I think. So, I think we wait. Let's wait. Nope. Nope. Alright, so we are going to stock up next. Ooh, Shiko and Nia. Actually, do we have anything to get from the graveyard? Or just more normalize? This is weird. I kind of want to get another normalize, honestly, because it seems like that's kind of helping right now. Good blue, I guess. Okay. So I think we get down Ashling. Alright, she's gonna kill. Could be killed. Okay, nope. I think we decline, right? I guess Aang is not really needed. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Interesting. I have a dragon as well. Actually, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a really good one. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, okay. That's rough. That'll kill me. So, I think we have to, unfortunately, sacrifice Nia here. She will be our blocker. Okay. And then we can get back Nia and the spider form. We can go smackies. Then we can cast Jeskai Revelation. Okay, that's good, that's good. And they're salty, which is fine. Momo! Sheltered by ghosts. Sarkhan. So I think we just get rid of, whatchamacallit, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Jeskai Nia. Oh. Alright. This is a bit of a weird hand. We do have a way to activate Ashling, I guess. We'll keep in, see what we can get. Hopefully we can discard some stuff and get some decent things. I mean, we do have to get lost in case they're a creature deck. Okay, I played Momo literally just recently, and I feel like everyone's playing Momo now. But like in the different shell than I played Momo just mono white, but this is like, you guys saw like black and white. Sarkhan again? I just played against Sarkhan, what? Okay. I think this is honestly the weakest card right now. Oh, another Restless Anchorage, okay. Dragonhawk. Alright. Well, this guy's popping off. No. We don't have the mana for that. Well, I've dragon decks lately. This is not the greatest hand against a dragon deck, that's for sure. And we don't have anything in our hand to cast with Ashling on the blue. Yeah, I think this is GG. Yep, pretty neat. And they have to get lost as well. Yeah, kind of a weird one. We can't do anything. At this point, we would need a board wipe. Let's just see what they do. We can technically hang into this. Of course, he's just going to, you know, get lost. And either way, I wouldn't have won. Well, another Sarkhan deck. So I discovered the reason that we lost last game. No Nia. Telling you. She is a really good card. Yeah, we don't have Nia again, but I anticipate we will hopefully survive long enough. Alright. It's on like Donkey Kong. Alright, let's see. Depending on what he does. Yeah, we are just not going to deal with any of that. Oh, where is Nia when you need her? I think we go Normalize. We do have enough mana to at least cast all the things. Probably, okay. I mean, we know he has something, right? The question is, do we wait? I don't think we do, because these kinds of decks, you cannot let them get ahead at all. Oh. I'm actually really surprised about that. Okay. Let's wait. See what else he casts. Corpse Lost, maybe? No, Forsaken Miner, don't care about that. I care about that, though. And that is indeed a one I do care about. We will get Ashling down. Honestly, there's nothing I really want to get rid of, if I'm being completely honest. I'm gonna shock in to make him think I have something. Well, actually, I do have something. I've got lost, but you know what I mean. Depending on what it is, we may just end up... Okay, that's fine. Momentum Breaker. I haven't been seeing that, actually. Interesting. But now I'm starting to see Skeleton decks have it. Okay. I think we, at this point, just use this. Lightning Helix. Very nice. Now the top decking begins, but he's gonna win the top deck war, I imagine. Well, maybe. Well, we do have Restless Anchorage, that is something. Momentum Breaker is actually a good card. Now that I think about it. He probably has like nowhere to run. Probably not even a point of casting it. I think this is just gonna be us slowly doing our thing. We all know he has that. He's just waiting for me to cast my Restless Anchorage. I'm getting to a point where I may just like amuse him to do it. In fact, I think now... Huh. Let's... Okay, no, he's just gonna scoop. Chico. Opera Love Song. Get lost. Still really slow hand, but... we'll keep it anyway. Because we're just that kind of person. And I right away regret it. But Nia has arrived. It might be a, oh. Interesting. I'm sure he has Quench. Rick's Interception. Is this not a lesson deck, I guess? It's just someone cycling through their cards. Okay. Seems legit. Stock up is always nice. Can't go wrong with a stock up. All islands, so I'm not worried about burn spells, but probably bounce spells. Does he attack? He does not. Huh. That is actually interesting. He's probably waiting for me to cast this so he can counter it. Which we're okay with, honestly. Okay. I mean, I'm actually kind of happy that he's not a Lessons deck. He's using Grand as just like a cycle through his cards, which is fine. Oh, wait, what? I am so confused with this. Is he just having really bad luck? Why would he have Drick's Interception? Why would he not have Quench? So confused. Well, we are going to be doing things. If he fully taps out, okay, he doesn't. But I just hate Grand. Like, Like, seriously. Yeah, I could have gotten a stock up, but I hate Grand so much that I'd rather just do that. Oh boy, do I hate Grand. I'm not quite sure what this guy is doing. Very weird deck. And he's full blue. Okay. Well, that's one way to get cards. Full control, okay. Does he have something? Huh, okay. So if we shock in... No, let's wait. Do we Ang? Does it matter? Okay. I think we just go aggressive on this guy. He might have another counterspell though. Okay, he does not have a counterspell. We're definitely gonna need a board wipe. This is pretty nasty, actually. Alrighty. He's getting the things happen, that's for sure. Okay. You have another Eddie Merc? Quantum Riddler. That's a good card. Well, he's doing some work. That's for sure. So now, we have to decide what to do. We can... Nia. I don't have really a choice but the Nia, do we? And unfortunately, I cannot normalize. Oh, did he get another Eddie Merc crab? That's rough. Into the Flood Maw, okay. Yeah, we can't do anything, can we? Well, nothing we can do here. We'll keep it. I can't really judge this deck because I do keep really sus hands, I think. Maybe you guys can let me know, like, am I too, like, greedy with my... the fact that I just don't want a mulligan ever? Like, I just hate using mulligans. It's like a curse to me or something. Let's get down Ashling. Yeah, I'd rather have that land anyway, honestly. Okay, so we're definitely going to be holding up our counter spells. That is for sure. Yeah, I guess we can just do that, fine. Sure. Yeah, I know, we're gonna hurt a lot. It's fine. This is really gonna be just focusing on making sure they don't have someone like a synthesizer like this. That's gotta go. Sure, it doesn't really matter right now, but yeah, I'll pay. Let's discard. Actually, Gloom Lake Verge. Okay. Well, that is a card if we cannot get rid of another Sunlack and Synthesizer. Shocking in. They have a normalize? Okay, no. I'm not countering anything other than a simulacrum synthesizer. I don't care about how many cards they have in their hands, honestly. Like, what's gonna kill us is the other factor. I guess that's fine. Sure, whatever. That's a transformation, so yeah, I don't think that counts. We'll hold on to her. Well, he's getting close to being able to pay it now. If he does cast another one. That's gotta go. Alright, cool. Nia's down. Awesome. We love to see that. Yeah, I think we need a stock up here. That's strong. This is starting to already kind of get weaker. It's good against United Battlefront, but oof, this is tough. I guess we'll take it anyway. We are tapped out though, so if he drops a simulacrum synthesizer, we're just using inevitable defeat on it anyway. Or repurposing bay, maybe. I don't know. I'm not too scared of repurposing bay, but he's got 6 cards, so is he gonna waste mana to? Okay, interesting. He must not be getting anything he needs. Well, if he gets a simulacrum synthesizer, we have a way to get rid of it. So I'm actually okay with that. Okay with that. Yep. Yeah, Battlefront, here we go. Alright, that is fine. I think he doesn't have the mana to do it right now. Okay. I gotta think about this. I think we just have to go for it now. Because he's gonna start popping off. We just can't have him with that. And we're fully tapped out. Yep, mana is a killer. We are not getting the lands we need. 17 cards and 4 lands. Just like what? Like, I know I didn't grab a lance every single time I should have, but this is pretty bad. Actually, let's take a look. We can look to see if I scryed any. 1 land I scryed away. Yeah, that's the reason why, though, I got rid of repurposing bay, because you're just gonna get a bunch of simulacrum synthesizers anyway. I don't think we even have. I don't even think we can stop it now, regardless if he does it again. So yeah, I think we get Nia down. There's a lot of light in Helixes, that's for sure. Please don't tell me. Okay, oof. I was like, come on, please give me a land. Jeez. So land screwed here. If we get Shiko, that would be great. Shiko would be so good right now. I mean, honestly, we can start going face, can't we? I think we just start throwing lightning helixes in his face. Because we have 10, actually we have 11 damage right now through all the lightning helixes in Nia. Okay. Ah, Shiko. Hold on a second, let's take a look. Yeah, so we can Shiko. Actually, what am I doing? Oops. Shiko. This is good. Oh wait, I can't get rid of that, that's right. So stock up, I guess. Cards are needed. Shoot. Do we grab a seam rip, I guess? What do we have here? We could get rid of that. You're probably right. Wait. We need one more land and we can actually kill him. I should have paid attention to that. Whoops. He's gonna get a Simulacrum Synthesizer now. No, he has not gotten one yet. Okay. Interesting. Yep, here comes the synthesizer now. Which I'm actually not too worried about. Let's see, he's got the braided net, which is going to screw us, that's for sure. The braided net is nasty. Okay, that's also nasty. Count. Okay. All right. We're so close to burning him down. It's kind of annoying. I'm sure I could have played this better too. That braided net is gonna do us in, unfortunately. But we're gonna try to make it work. We have 6 damage in hand. Okay. Wind crystal. Lovely. Repurposing there. Man, I wish I had an Ultima right now. Ultima would be really nice right now. I wish Get Lost worked on artifacts. I mean, we tried to burn him down. I mean, it was a really close match, at least. Yeah, I think at this point it would be 3-3, which is, you know, 50% win rate. I mean, even the best decks, really, and you get right down to it, are going to be 50 to 60% anyway. But Yeah, I think I could have played this a lot better than I did. Yeah, all it takes is one Ultima. And this actually would be a win for us. Yeah, maybe one Ultima, I think in this meta might be useful because there are a lot of artifact decks happening. Sheesh, okay. All we can do is pray that we get a Shiko. Whoops. I think even with a Shiko, we wouldn't be able to... Oh, wait, actually, if we got a Nia... No, that wouldn't work either, because... Wow, inevitable defeat. Oh, man. It's so... Wait. Hold on a second. No way, this is not gonna happen. Like, oh, don't... I can't believe it's gonna happen, right? This is not gonna happen. Right? This is not gonna happen. Is this seriously happening right now? He's gotta have a counter, right? Something's gonna happen. Actually, even if he does. What? Here we go. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Huh? What? No. Wow. What a game. What a game. All right. Well, those were some games. That last one, I gotta tell you, I don't think I've had such a reaction to a game in such a long time like that. That was so nerve-wracking. I thought we were absolutely done for. That inevitable defeat top deck into the Shiko and the Lightning Helix. Oh, man, that was crazy. Yeah, that was a really good game. So we actually went 4-2, which I think is pretty good, honestly. I mean, sometimes you just run into those queues where it's just hell, hell queues. But I think this performed really well. I really don't have any complaints. I love that we were able to beat an Azorius artifact deck without having Ultima. However, it did make me think maybe we should change the Day of Judgment to Ultima and or like remove some things. Like I don't think I think I cast Aang once out of 6 games. I could be wrong. Let me know. That's what I think though. Like I think maybe if you get him down just for the transformation, maybe it could be good. I'm not sure though. Not sure. This actually performed like very low to what my expectations were. So I'm not really sure if he fits in the deck that well. But Nia, yeah, this is a card. This is a card that I could see myself messing around with more in different shells. It's like maybe like more of like a full-on Exile shell. I don't know. Like you could do some fun things with this card, I think. But yeah, she definitely carried games along with Shiko. Shiko and Nia are like they go hand in hand so well. And casting again that backside for free with Shiko is strong. And then you have 2 flying vigilance. Well, Nia would be haste, but still flying and vigilance for both, and that's big in this meta, very big. I think everything really performed extremely well. Inevitable Defeat is amazing. You just have to have it. If I didn't have this card, we definitely would not have won last game. And even though normalized did drop off later on, stopping that first, United Battlefront was big, and just slowing that artifact deck down just a little bit was huge. But yeah, it would have been a free win if we had an Ultima. But it is what it is. We won. That's all that matters. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Oh yeah, it's actually 61 cards. Oh well. Usually I try to stick to 60, which you can probably do that. I think there's 25 lands. You can get rid of a land, I guess. And we do have, I mean, I don't know. In this meta, I don't know if I'd get rid of a basic land. But yeah, I'd probably get rid of one of these lands, maybe like a Blood Crypt. And then you could probably just do that, and then there you go, you're at your 60. But yeah, I mean, I can't really say much else except I thought this deck was really fun, performed better than what I was expecting, and I'll probably play some more decks like this with Nia and see maybe what else is out there with her, just because I know there's a lot of cards that you just kind of really focus decks around, and I think she is definitely one that you could do that with. It really has different, depending on what side you cast, or if you just want to transfer it later on, you can. But, it's kind of cool that you could have the first portion on the battlefield along with the second portion, because they're technically two different creatures. So that's really cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep babbling on, but yeah, had fun. Crazy games for some of them anyway. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.